Hello, it's me, Opti again. I'm gonna teach you a quick little trick with a new tool called fadeout. I don't really like the tool, really a fan of the whole effect of just lowering volume until it's totally silent, but there's another use case with it. You can make outros with it. I made a quick little sample track to explain all of this to you. We'll first listen to it and then I'll show you how I will make an outro for it.
Welcome. Please remain calm. Keep your limbs inside the Suno pod. Please be patient. Analyzing Suno track. Analyzing Suno track. This is just a testing track. Please remain seated while we test the parameters. Thank you. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright. Around the 50-second mark, I think I want to start my outro. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to edit. I don't think we can find it through here normally, but I'll show you immediately where you can find fade out while we're at it. So you go to replace or crop, I believe, maybe even with cover. But extends normally don't take you to this ecosystem yet. So right here, we're now in the replace section. We'll go to here in a little bit. But up here, to the right, you'll find fade out. So let me see. So somewhere, let me quickly check through the audio around where I want to start my outro. Yeah, I don't like those last few shots. So that was roughly around the 50-second mark. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put in a fade out as long as possible. So you want to do it around the mark you want your outro to start. But what the trick is for later is in this fade out right here, you'll see at the end it's basically silent, and that's what you want for replace. So we're gonna click fade out. There we go. Just to make sure. We're going to go here. This one's called fade. So we're going to find replace section once again. And as you can see, the sounds here, I'll zoom in all the way. They're basically silent. Up to about around here, there's little to no audio signature. But you have to make sure, I haven't tested this fully yet, that there's a little bit at the end. So what we're going to do now is we're gonna drag that one to about 50, I believe I said. That's way over here somewhere. Right there. There we go. And at the end there's still that little sliver. What that means is for replace, it will basically cut this whole bit out and try to fill it in. So if you have silent at the end and instrumentals at the beginning for your replace, so you can also use it in here, for instance, in these pauses, but we want it at the end. And using fade out, you can force this. So what you can do is basically crop a song that's perhaps 4 minutes long, crop it to 3 minutes, drag your fade out to about 2 minutes 30, have that new version be used to replace, then from around 2:30 to about the end, leaving a little sliver of silence. You can just introduce an outro out of nowhere. What we'll do now is I'm just going to keep it simple. You don't need a lot. I believe this should be enough. We're going to hit generate replacements. Keep duration off. What could happen is that it generates an entire new bit for it. But it can also make it shorter or longer. It all depends on what Suno wants to do with it. But it's very minimal. All we have is a tag for outro and very minimal style. So it shouldn't take too long. So let's see. Yeah, that already sounds like a better ending to what we had before. Just using fade out, you can already tell right here at the generated little bit. It just drops it into silence. What you'd rather have than just an abrupt cut. At least that's what I prefer. So let me see the others. That's already better, isn't it? I'll click one of the ones that aren't bound by the selection and then I'll stop this video. I'm going to use the last one, I think. I think this one is going to be very long. Yeah, we're not going to use that one. This is way too long. So, apply replacement. There we go. And in post, I'll probably add the new track at the end of it so you can listen to it fully. But in short, what you do is you basically use the fade out properties to introduce silence at the end of your track. So in that case, you can way easier force an outro with replace. And thank you. That's it. Bye.
This is just a testing track. Please remain seated while we test the parameters. Thank you.